can't pull me out. I've always felt different from the others. I'm running away now. Fears are fading, won't stop bleeding. 'Cause I'm sick of standing up instead of going down. I'm sick of never being able to cross the line. I'm sick of pretending everything is fine. You got it, you're just a fucking freak like me. Burning inside, but I am alive. I'm not the one that you used to know. I've always hated to act like the others. I found my way to. Tears are fading, won't stop bleeding. Bears are fading, bears are fading. 'Cause I'm sick of standing up instead of going.
And we are here yet again for another edition of the Raw Patrol. While there may only be a couple of us tonight, there might be a few more that decide to pop in, but nonetheless, we are here for Monday Night Raw. I am Carl Carafel alongside Chris Best and Leeds coming in here saying evening, chaps, and a good evening to you. I hope you were doing well, my friend. Chris, jam-packed, sold out in Houston, Texas. We've got a gauntlet match going on tonight. We've got women's tag team championship match going on tonight. We have got a beautiful women's match going on tonight. We have got a lot going on tonight, including record and rapper, producer Travis Scott in the house. It's WrestleMania season, man. We're coming to the time where we are going to be including these celebrities.
A very stupidly stacked show tonight. I am looking forward to it, man.
Oh, me too. Me too. The gauntlet match we will see is going to be for the one who is going to take on Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Damn, I am super stoked for this.
There's a lot of rumors flying around with this match tonight.
What have you heard?
Suplex City.
Well,
that's what I heard.
Considering he was just put back onto the WWE's roster, yes, we're talking one Brock Lesnar, added back into the roster on their webpage. That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm. It still gives us enough time. Let's just say it does happen tonight. Still gives us enough time to build enough interest to Gunther and Brock.
Oh, yeah, definitely it will. And I have no doubts that the WWE can do that. Bobby Batito, thank you so much for coming in, my friend. I saw you liking some of the Instagram stuff that I've got going on over at TB Talk Pod, and I really appreciate you, my friend. Speaking of appreciations, as we bring on Bubba Duke, I just want to give a huge appreciation over to Mike the Ref, who's still over on his Discord channel, has allowed Backbreaker Media Discord channel continues to put out every time that we are putting on a show. And I am absolutely stoked that he continues to do that. And yes, Bryce, some breaking news. I don't know if any of you have heard about this yet. I did share it in one of the chats, but Lana and Miro decided to call it quits after several years, I believe 7 years of being together. They decided that they're better off as friends, and hopefully they can continue to be friends. It's a sad situation, definitely, but we really don't fully get into the personal lives of the superstars. There's a fine line between that. Reporting that this has come out because, yes, she put it out. Awesome. Stuff like that. But we're not going to go into really a large detail and talk about stuff like that.
No,
Bobby giving his appreciations.
I did
Bubba,
break
what you got,
that
my friend?
on the review and preview show just before I came here. I let people know that it was breaking news, that it was it had to be some kind of truth to it because Carl at Turnbuckle Studios put that out, and then I know that you don't just put out garbage, so
No, not what
I
we're
broke the
about
news
here.
and definitely let people know to check out Turnbuckle Talk because Mr. Best there let me know that was going to be a topic tomorrow on Turnbuckle
I said
Talk.
it could be, but I'm not sure.
I told people to go
It
check
is,
it
it
out
is.
just in case.
Yeah.
No harm.
WWE definitely is in talks with Julia. They have been for a while now. That definitely we can and have reported before.
Mhm.
Yeah, she lost the title, so maybe before WrestleMania we could see Julia making her way over to the WWE. And yes, this happened last week. Sean Spears back in NXT, and I think it
Yes.
won't be long until he is back on the main roster.
Yeah, and this time he will be utilized correctly on the main roster.
I hope so.
We hope. Yeah.
But right now we've got Drew McIntyre cutting us a promo in the ring here.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Unfortunately for me, sometimes the interview or the promo at the very beginning of a show kind of takes me out of things. I'm just like, dude, really? Do we need to have this right away, or should we get into something quick to get into some action? Because that's what the WWE should be. That's what one of the W's is, at least. It's wrestling. And we'll include the world in there as well because, well, they're from all over the world, competitors that come to wrestle in the WWE. We need to get back to the federation and less entertainment because that's all that this is.
Well, I mean, right now Drew's giving an explanation as to why he shouldn't be overlooked like he was last week.
Right. But that could be done after a curtain jerker match.
Mm-hmm.
He could interrupt that curtain jerker match and be like, you guys had 10 minutes, you're done.
Yeah.
My time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Bryce, I would absolutely freaking love the Iconics coming back. I know that they both have been having children lately, and I'm okay with that. But I would love to have the Iconics back in the WWE or back just in wrestling in general, because I watch a number of different companies. I would just love to see them wrestling once again.
Yeah. And not getting roasted by Gordon Ramsay like Cassie did.
Right. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I love Gordon, though.
Yeah, me too. Bobby Stats is speaking my language here, saying that he's interested to see Tama Tonga at NXT Stand and Deliver at WrestleMania.
Right. Oh,
I'm just
me
as
too.
excited about Tama Tonga coming to the WWE in general.
Yeah, your voice just went all giddy there, so that's genuine excitement.
Oh yeah, because he's the son of one of my favorite wrestlers from the 80s. So how can I not be excited?
Right.
That being Haku. I wouldn't mind if he shows up at the Hall of Fame and inducts Haku.
That would be very, very cool.
Because his induction's been a long time coming.
It definitely has been. And we're still looking at two men inside this ring right now that bona fide Hall of Famers down the line.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That jacket that Drew McIntyre has on. Beautiful. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Sets,
Literally before we went live, I was playing 2K24. Carl knows this. I was creating my wrestler and I was trying to look for Drew's jacket. I know it's in there. It's got to be in there somewhere.
It's gotta be.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's something you have to unlock, Chris. That jacket.
Oh, I already have Drew unlocked, so. But I probably, if I have to unlock it, I'd probably have to unlock it doing something else.
Me too, Bobby.
You know what?
Me too.
Fit Finley is like a guy that I've never thought to discuss as a possible Hall of Famer, but he definitely deserves his spot.
Oh, he definitely does. There really seems to be a lot of passion behind Drew McIntyre here, not only tonight, but over the last several weeks leading up here to WrestleMania. And I'm loving this right now. Seth, on the other hand, I mean, kind of taking that, I don't even know how to say it, juvenile approach to things, right? Like we're talking
a little
last
bit
week,
too.
diarrhea Dwayne, and then like this week,
Yeah.
you know, like harping on CM Punk, and like worry about what's in front of you right now.
Yeah, and right now he's got the Scottish Warrior right in front of him, but he's got two other men to worry about at WrestleMania as well.
Right?
That
Finley
being
should be
Rock
due to the work he did
with the
with the
Divas
Divas
division.
division. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Bobby, I agree. Drew could definitely be that guy to beat Seth Rollins for the championship. Work, in-ring work, he's fantastic. The promo skills have become much, much better. And all around, he's a full package.
Well, like I said before, like with Drew's previous run with the WWE compared to now, it is totally night and day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll even agree with that one, Chris. Best, yeah, completely two different guys. Not that I didn't like Drew McIntyre then, but this Drew McIntyre, completely different dude now.
Well, Bubba, you were always a fan.
That's what
Drew.
I'm saying. I've always been a fan of Drew McIntyre. And so I'm like, don't get me wrong, I liked him before too, but this one, this version of Drew McIntyre, holy cow, like he's definitely picked up. You know what? He's been watching the old school reels of like Flair and Rhodes and all those old guys doing promos. He's been watching them. There's no doubt because he's got talent now with that.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like it's more natural.
Right. That's exactly the words. It seems natural.
Mm-hmm.
Seth really seems scripted.
It kind of does lately.
Yeah.
Like he's literally had some paper put in front of him and told, memorize this, and that's what you have to say no matter what. Where Drew seems more of a, okay, you said that, so my reaction is going to be this.
Right.
He kind of kind of reminds me of Roddy Piper a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
With that passion and that attitude and that grittiness just kind of comes across Piper-esque.
Yeah. And not just because he's wearing a kilt.
One of the best things about Roddy Piper was his promos.
100%.
Piper would have so much fun with his promos. Piper would joke around in his promos, but then ended on a serious note.
Yep.
He'd joke around and say like fucking, I used to do this to you. You look like this, and this, and then he'd be like, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna kick your ass.
That's very much the vibe I'm getting from McIntyre lately.
Mm-hmm.
Very serious, very to the point.
Don't do it, Drew. Don't do it.
Nah, you go in there, dude. It's a win, no win situation, brother.
Flip him off and leave.
Right? Just be like, you're not worth my time.
Yeah, just flip him off and leave. What's that going to do to Seth? That's going to piss him off even more. Going to make him try even harder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize on the back of his jacket it says McIntyre on the bottom with his logo in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I just seen the front. I'm like, that's cool.
Let that anger build up in you, Drew, and then let it explode at night 2 of WrestleMania.
I get that feeling that Seth really is not taking him seriously, and that's what's motivating McIntyre to be that much better.
Yeah.
Like,
I thank the Lord above.
Yeah.
We've got Pat McAfee and his pencil flip back on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, good God. Oh.
Okay, so everyone from Damage Control is here, so that puts my theory that I told you, Bubba, on your show.
Yes.
Further into question if it's going to happen. I said Bailey could possibly show up and cost the Kabuki Warriors the tag belts tonight.
Yeah, it still could happen.
Maybe
Drew cost Seth
look
to
who's
lose.
Coming out.
To lose night 1 tag team, maybe.
We got one Becky Lynch coming out.
Yeah, it's her match with Liv Morgan.
First match, kind of weird, but okay. I let them start the show off.
It's not bad that they're doing it this way because, like, there are 3 big announced matches. This one,
true,
the women's tag matches, and the Gauntlet match. So, kind of split them up. Maybe have the women's tag match halfway through the show. This
match really has no outcome as far as like a match for WrestleMania or anything like that. So. Yeah, I can understand. Put it at the beginning. It's kind of a grudge match.
This is more of a filler until Becky gets Rhea.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, they're showing some old rivals. Yeah, I remember these.
John Cena, and I guess that was Randy Orton. And
they're having Diamond Dallas Page.
I gotta have to watch this one.
Ooh.
Which one, the Legends or the Rivals?
This is Legends.
Legends
right now.
DDP. I want to watch that one.
I love DDP.
Wow. I'll be honest, Carl. I'm a little jealous and envious of you because you have met him.
I have.
And I just want to shake his hand and just tell him thank you. That's it.
I was able to. I was 100%. I was able to, and it was a great experience. It was a quick experience.
Yeah.
But he absolutely loved being on the ship to be able to just experience it with the fans and have them. It was just pure love that you could feel coming out of that man.
Yeah, that's very DDP. That's my
Mm-hmm.
my vibe I get from the guy. That he's very number one, humble.
Mm-hmm.
And he's more of a fan than we are of wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, because it's him. Wrestling is him. Being a part of wrestling, helping people, doing all that. It makes him happy. And you can see it.
Yeah.
If I ever met DDP, I would say thank you for everything you've done in the ring and thank you for everything you've done outside of the ring. Because the work he's done for Scott Hall, for Jake the Snake, the work he's doing right now for Marcus Bagwell and Scotty Riggs is just fantastic, you know?
Butterbean, yeah.
Butterbean as well, yes. I forgot
Yeah.
Butterbean was living with Bagwell
Butterbean,
and
I
Riggs
watched some
and doing all
clips
that too.
on Instagram because I have DDP on Instagram. I follow him,
Yeah.
and he
Mhm.
put up some footage of Mr. Bagwell and Butterbean just chirping each other, just chirping. Then Butterbean finishes the whole thing with, "If I was in better shape, I would come over there and knock you out." And
Right.
Bagwell's like, "Get in better shape so you could try." Just
The
like,
thing
really,
is,
guys?
Butterbean would actually knock him out.
I
Butterbean is
fully
dangerous
stand
in the
behind
ring.
that. Yes.
Oh yeah. It's just the way he said, "Well, fine, get in better shape and come over here and do it." Like,
If I were Butterbean, I would have turned around and said, "Don't worry, I am."
Right.
yeah, the things he's done for DDP's done for wrestling in and out of the ring is just phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, literally, Duke could have just faded off into oblivion and, not done anything, and we'd never know. You never know.
Right.
But he may not be able to flat out wrestle anymore, but he's still fighting. Just a different
Mhm.
fight.
Mhm.
That's all it is. He's trying to give these guys that are jacked up from years of neglect a chance to have a good life. However long it might be. We don't know. But
Right.
this man has the passion to help, and I'm glad he's utilizing that passion. I love it.
We had talked about DDP, right? So I want to show you guys a couple of pictures here. Let's see. So
Yes, that
right,
is the Young Bucks and Omega.
Kenny Omega.
Yes.
Yeah,
With
Kenny
me.
Omega.
Okay. And then there is
Yes, Cody.
me with Cody. Okay. DDP is a huge man.
Yeah, I see.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, dude, he is ginormous.
But
He's a
that's me
he's a
and the
tall
Young
lanky.
Bucks.
He's
That's
a
me
tall
and
lanky
Cody
motherfucker.
Rhodes. That's me and DDP. Like,
Yeah, you come up to his shoulder, the bottom of his chin, really.
jeez. Jake's a big guy too.
Yeah, yeah. Now that he's not hunched over in pain all the
Mhm.
time, and he's, he's a big dude. Intimidating too, even with the arthritis in his hand.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get hit by that dude. No way.
Nope. Bulkster.
Bulkster.
Oh, Bulkster. Good to see you. So good to see you here. I appreciate you, my friend. You are absolutely fantastic, my friend.
Oh, they're showing the gentleman in the Gauntlet match right now. Winner
Yep.
gets the
Yeah, they
face.
just did a little promo package on Chad Gable that was really well done.
Nice.
Who should it? Oh, that's an easy one. That's Tommy Dreamer. All the way.
Is that who you just showed, Tommy Dreamer?
No, who should induct Paul Heyman into the Hall of Fame?
Oh shit.
Tommy
No.
Dreamer.
It's not. Here's the problem, though. It shouldn't just be one guy to induct him into the Hall of Fame. How many lives has this man affected in the wrestling business? Not only Tommy Dreamer.
We wouldn't
you got
have The Undertaker without
3D.
Paul Heyman.
You wouldn't have RVD. We wouldn't have. There's a lot of guys we wouldn't have without Mr. Heyman. I think the entire roster that you could find for ECW should come out, like the Sandman. I know look at Carl with that shit grin on his face because his girl's walking out.
But no, seriously, we would not have Undertaker if it weren't for Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman
Yeah,
told Mark Calloway to go to the WWF.
yeah, right. Tyler Toney, how's it going? Sup, Turnbuckle? Appreciate. Top Dollar is backstage on Raw. Nice.
Interesting. I haven't heard that, but that would be very, very interesting if he.
Yeah.
I don't think he
if
shows
Top
up on
Dollar
TV,
is.
considering he's with TNA.
Mm.
Jeff Hardy in the TNA ring. Ooh. Nice, dude.
I never got the opportunity to get in. I shouldn't say that. I never got the opportunity to be inside a TNA ring to get photo ops.
Right.
I was in the TNA ring once.
Nice.
Bobby's saying, how about CM Punk?
Like I said,
That would
just
make sense too.
It'd
probably be
get a
easier to
bunch of
get
guys.
Punk considering he's currently employed, right?
Why can't you get the Sandman? That guy right
I
there.
love the Sandman.
Right there.
So there, the issue with the Sandman is, does he get too drunk and forget to show up?
That would be hilarious. That would be funny. Or he shows up completely shit faced, having a smoke,
Yeah.
smashing beer cans off his head.
Right?
Like, it's the Sandman. I don't care.
And an Okada heel turn. Ooh.
Yeah, he turned heel. He heel when he debuted with AEW last week.
Here's one for you, Mr. Best. RVD showing up just stoned out of his mind. His eyes are bloodshot and everything. That would be funny.
Well, I mean, he has showed up to wrestling shows stoned before. He's talked about that.
No, I know he has. But I'm just saying they need to have more than one person induct Paul Heyman into the Hall of Fame. They really do. They should have one from each company come out and say a bit about him. Doesn't have to be huge, just something little. You know, all like whatever. And then Mr. Heyman can come out and do what he does best. And that's talk shit about everybody and anybody and get away with it.
All good picks here, guys. Lead saying Tommy Dudley's, Terry saying Dudley, Tyler saying Dudley's.
Yeah, like you could pick so many people over.
I mean,
how many decades this guy's done stuff with wrestling?
I mean, his best friend is Brock Lesnar, so there's that too.
Right.
Bobby,
or
all I have to say
Heyman
is
guys?
be still my beating heart. Yes.
I seen you, Carl. I seen you grab your heart to keep it in there.
I'm trying.
So imagine like we're
Spike.
seeing Carl watching this. We're seeing Carl as watching this on TV. Imagine if we were like at the arena live with Carl.
Dude, we'd
When
have
Liv
to climb
Morgan
to his
comes
chair so we wouldn't jump the barrier.
I'm telling you, I would be yelling and screaming at Becky Lynch every time that she did any type of a move. She just walks towards Liv Morgan, and I would be yelling at her to back the fuck up.
Right.
Oh.
Now I will tell you though, at SummerSlam 04, when Carl knew Lita was going to be coming out, he got a fucking giddy look on his face.
Who wouldn't? I can't remember what I was going to say now.
Well, I'm going to say that it went when I was growing up watching wrestling. The women weren't really showcased greatly, right? So my first crush would have been Sunny, 100%. I think 100%. Everybody had a crush on Sunny. And then it moved to Lita, Amy Dubon.
Mm-hmm.
And to this day, if I ever get the opportunity to see Lita, I am probably going to weep like a baby.
Probably. Mine was Miss Elizabeth was my first female wrestling crush.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't do nothing. It was the way she carried herself, the way she dressed. Just she always looked like perfect. You know,
Radiant.
Yeah.
that was my first female wrestling crush, was her. And then it was obviously Lita. I liked Lita too. But the big one for me was Stacy Keibler.
And as you say that, the Bulkster would agree.
She's got the legs. She knows how to use them.
Yes, I had, when I was in college, a poster of her in a bikini on my wall in my dorm room.
Mm.
I had Triple H, Stacy Keibler, Victoria,
Ah, yes.
and The Rock. And I only had the Rock one because it came free in the wrestling magazine that I got.
In the Raw magazines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him with that giant belt buckle with the Brahma Bull on it.
Yeah. And Tyler,
The one-
I fully agree. New Jack would have been epic.
Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, my friend. You got to give some credit here, Carl. Liv Morgan has definitely stepped her game up whoa. That was cool.
Mhm.
As far as her wrestling ability. Fix your boots though, sweetheart. They're falling apart.
Unfortunately, no time to do that when you're in a match.
No, I know.
Unless a good double down happens, then she might have an opportunity. She might be, or maybe now she might be able to powder out.
That's
Like
what
she
I was
just
just
did?
going to say. Powder out and fix it real quick.
No, not enough time there.
No. Ouch,
She's been training
excuse
with
me.
Natalia. Yes, she has been, and I think Natalia definitely needs to continue doing that.
Yes.
Bobby Petito is saying his
Yeah.
first female wrestling crush was Ashley Massaro. Rest her soul. I absolutely loved
Wow.
Ashley.
Yeah.
I knew her on a semi-personal level. Candice Michelle as well is pretty cool.
Yes.
She came out and gave McMahon a dance on the desk in the ring. Stacy Keibler. Yes.
Yeah.
JJ, I love you, brother. Saying, settle down, Bulkster. You know, she was Froggy from the 90s, little rascals all grown up. Oh, yeah.
It's funny that JJ brings that up because I just watched that movie just a couple of days ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping not, Bulkster. I'm really hoping that Nia does not interfere. I just want this to be a good matchup between these two. Liv has definitely upped her game, stepped everything up, and for her to be in the ring taking on the likes of Becky Lynch right now is huge.
That says a lot.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
Becky Lynch is at the point where if she doesn't trust your ability in the ring, she will not get in the ring with you.
Too close.
Oh, dude.
Ooh.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
I'm like a half a second behind you, Carl. That was pretty cool.
Come on, Liv.
But yeah, as I was saying, if Becky Lynch didn't trust your ability, she wouldn't get in the ring with you. She's at that point where she could say stuff, like, hey, no, I don't want to wrestle that person.
Right. I'm loving this gear that Liv Morgan has on as well. The seamstress did fantastic, putting those extra little pieces onto it and making it look as though it's like included, like it's almost like leather work pressed in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
Ooh,
again, the
Liv's
better you
elbow is
get,
all cut up.
I love
you
that
can
it's
do
in
it.
keeping with.
Ooh,
Love that
yeah,
it's in
lots of
keeping with Liv Morgan's like punk look that she always has.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Shit.
Holy.
Oh.
Again, just proving that she is absorbing what she's being taught. That was impressive.
Damn it. Oh.
Don't let it bother you. Just go. Come on, girl. You got this. Oh,
Okay,
my
she did
God.
protect her head on that fall because it didn't look like
Yeah.
from
She
the
did. Yeah.
other angle. It didn't look like she did.
Live is life.
The crowd
what
is
that
right.
says?
This is awesome.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'm okay. My hair is standing up, and I got chicken bumps everywhere, boys. Like, that's how good Liv Morgan's getting. It's giving me chills, man.
Yes.
Oh, nice move. Nice. Ooh, that was close.
No. Yeah, powder. Good girl. Yes.
Is Liv having a little bit of trouble with her footing because of what the things that
Yeah.
are dangling on her boot there?
Oh,
I noticed her
100%.
stumbling
She's
every
tripping
so
on them,
often.
yeah, she's tripping on them. We'll see if she gets them fixed now.
Yeah, that power bomb Bulkster.
And now that it's
Holy
commercial break.
shit, man.
That was
Oh.
impressive, dude. Like, forget the power bomb. How she got to that power bomb. That was impressive
Yeah.
because that could have went so wrong. Yeah, when you jumped into the preview review show, I thought you were coming in to say some words about the matches we were talking about. So I was like, "Oh, hold on, Carl, we'll get you in here." And then he disappeared. I'm like,
I
dude jumped
clicked into the wrong room.
I was like, he came into the wrong room. That's funny.
I had just gotten home. I had just
And that's
had
when
to
I-
stop
'cause
to
I
grab
was
a
listening-
pizza.
And that's
was
when
like,
I
nope,
was
gotta
listening.
eat.
Yeah.
Holy boys.
And that's when I was listening up to you, Bubba, on my phone there. I'm like, oh, Carl's coming in. Put my headphones on.
Yeah.
Tyler, I don't know much about football. I know the Steelers are football, but other than that, I really don't know too much about it. I'm a professional wrestling guy. I don't watch much hockey. I don't watch much football, soccer, basketball, tennis, none of that.
The hockey I do watch is that PWHL, the women's. Excuse me, dude, that is phenomenal hockey.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Six teams, that's all they have. 6 teams. And wow.
6 teams, but they are looking to expand. This is their first season that they're doing right now.
Yeah, they're expanding 1 or 2 teams next year, and then they'll see how it goes, and then they might expand again and see how it goes. Your team literally has to sell out for the whole season to qualify to be part of the PWHL. Now, that being said, the recent news for Toronto is their hockey team is moving from the minor hockey league arena
Right.
to Scotiabank Center.
Oh, nice.
They played against Montreal there as an exhibition game. Sold it out. So they made a deal with them, and the next game, they took all their tickets from the original to the new one, plus sold out again. So anybody that has season tickets, it just transferred.
Yeah.
And then they sold out the next 3 games there.
Mm-hmm.
And then they sold more season tickets because obviously
Yeah.
they have more
And do you know?
room. So go ahead, Chris.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, do you know why they probably sold out at the Scotiabank Center? It's because the waiting list to get into a Maple Leafs game is like a mile friggin' long.
Well, and it's not even that. It's the women tickets are cheaper, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, it's just better quality hockey. Oh, is she gonna tap? Oh, dude, that would have been epic.
No, she had him in the rings. She had her in the rings of Saturn, though.
Yeah. Oh no, not an armbar. No. Grab your other hand. No. Come on, Liv. Grab your other hand. Or do that.
Or
That
roll her
works.
up.
I'm
That works
enjoying
too.
this
Back to the
match
rings
too,
of Saturn.
Bobby.
That's the rings
Bulk-
of Saturn. Okay.
Um,
Thank you, Chris. I didn't know that. No.
Look to that side over there and down below. They're the two video gamers.
Yeah.
I am not. I work 12-hour shifts. I don't have time to do all of that on top of trying to continue to support and run Turnbuckle Studios with the help of these fine gentlemen here, plus
Right.
my other vlogging channel that I've started. And I had to start a new one. Yeah, I just don't have time, unfortunately.
But you're not really that big in the games anyway, really.
No,
Never
I'm really
been
not.
your thing.
Although when I first met Carl, he used to be a gamer.
Yep.
But again, priorities change and
'Cause I've got-
responsibilities change.
Yeah.
And
Because there have been nights where I'd go to Carl's place and him and I would just play on the PS2 all night.
Oh yeah.
oh fuck yeah. Whoa, that was cool.
Celebrity wrestling or celebrity deathmatch.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh,
when
Jesus,
Carl
yeah.
rented that, we played it. The shittiest
Oh,
wrestling game ever,
goddamn.
but it was fun.
Oh,
Wow.
not the ending I expected, but I'm not upset. Now, if
Thank you, Pat.
Nia wants
Thank
to
you.
come out, she can.
And I'm happy that Nia did not interfere in this matchup. There was no interjection from Nia. This was just the two of them in that ring. Great freaking matchup.
We will be talking about this match next week on the review show. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do we get a show of respect out of Becky Lynch? Yeah, I see you're looking at her. Yeah.
Or do we get a
Way to
show
go,
of respect out of Liv?
Liv gave that little nod, that little smile.
Yeah, I think that was enough.
Well,
They didn't need to shake hands
reason
or hug.
Yeah. Well, the reason I say that is because we're getting slight tinges of a heel turn from Liv Morgan. So
Oh, yeah. See, I knew that she was going to come out. Oh, no.
I agree, Bobby.
Not who I thought it was going to be. Okay.
Pat McAfee is amazing on commentary.
I'm not upset that he's back, to be honest. We needed him back.
he is like a breath of fresh air on the commentary table.
I am liking this hairstyle on Rhea right now.
I was going to say it's very Tony Storm-like, and I like it on her.
Yeah. No comment. Oh, Liv.
You tell her, sweetheart. Oh.
Feisty. Somebody's been eating her Wheaties, man. Holy.
See, that match with Becky just solidifies that after this whole thing with Becky and Rhea is done, I guarantee Liv Morgan gets that next shot.
If she keeps going the way she is, yes, I agree. I agree. I like how they put her in like
But
3-inch heels to make her look bigger than Becky. Hey, I gotta mute this. Hold on a second.
But I still say you should do something with Liv at WrestleMania.
I 100% agree. And yes, for those that may be new here, watching the replay, we do get a little quieter sometimes during the promos that go on, just so that we can take it all in. Ooh, Bulkster, that's awesome. To a stream of WrestleMania
Yeah,
simulation.
it's something we discussed on Saturday.
Nice.
Taking all the matches that get announced for WrestleMania and doing a live simulation to see the outcomes.
It's a very cool idea.
See how far off they are from it.
But are you great? Ah, there we go. Red-headed fire of a promo going on there. Golly.
Wow, the Irish came out right there. Damn. Whew.
Oh, yeah.
I think the problem might be Reyes just like not taking her very seriously.
Could be.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. What? No.
Wow.
Holy shnikes.
What? What?
That is, oh God, that is insane. The amount of people that are going to be in this match.
Goosebumps are back. That's epic.
As long as it doesn't turn into a cluster, which I know it's going to, unfortunately. I love the concept that is going on with this, though. Definitely.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not upset about that. A 6-pack event. Wow. Damn.
Yeah, six-pack
Yeah,
means
six-pack,
six
yeah.
teams battling it out for the tag team titles.
Yeah. No, I
In
got
a ladder match.
in a ladder match. Yeah. Damn. That
Wow.
That is some
I believe it was
crazy
one Chris
news,
Parrish
man.
who said that could happen.
I think you were right. Yes. Excuse me. Wow. Goosebumps. And I don't want to be. How do I put this? Negative, but I don't want to see the guys that call themselves the New Day. I don't want to see them in there. They don't need to be in there.
They'll probably find their way in there, though.
They probably will. I prefer that they don't, and let some of these new young guys get in there. I don't know. I mean, I'm just over the quote unquote the New Day. I can't even call them that. It's hard.
Balster's correct. He thought for the women's tag team, though.
Oh, well, regardless, he still gets a point for even mentioning a 6-way tag match.
And remember, everyone,
I knew
if
that
you
it was
are
going. There
what
was
you
going
are seeing here on these programs, we want you to share us out. Tell your friends as well. Be part of the revolution that brings Turnbuckle Studios mainstream.
Yep.
And yes, we have never forgotten about the little guys that have helped us out along the way. I don't even want to say little guys, but the ones who were there in our infancy. We've never forgotten about them. So you guys want to be part of the revolution, please do so and tell your friends.
Oh, they're going to be in Montreal. Nice.
Let them know how interactive we are. Let them know how we put up the comments and how we discuss and talk with all of you as well, because a lot of other programs don't do that. They'll skip through them, skip by them, and they won't even acknowledge what's going on in the chat rooms. We always make sure that we do.
Yeah, 100%. Good. Again, if it wasn't for the people in the chat, this would just be 3 dudes sitting here staring at a screen talking about TV. Really.
Yep.
Having the interaction with people like Bobby over there and putting just like that, just like this right here. Thanks for subscribing to the YouTube channel, man. Appreciate that. Definitely. If you want to check out the preview and review show, it's on the Boar's Nest on YouTube, which is Bubba OMD, capitals on OM and D. Check us out before this awesome Raw Patrol happens, where we discuss this show that's going on right now and the one coming up. It's literally what we do. And we love interacting with people. Mr. Best jumps in and asks questions all the time, or gives us comments, or if we can't remember what happened, he tells us, yeah, this is what happened.
In most cases, though, no problem. In those cases, though, it's because like usually when you're doing your show, I have finished putting together the promo stuff for the Raw Patrol. So like a lot of last week's stuff is still fresh in my brain.
Yeah, no, man, I appreciate that. You come in and help us with the facts and all that. Whoa. Ooh, right in the kidneys.
We've got it seems to be a very women heavy show.
I was just going to say that, Carl.
And I'm okay with that because Ivy Nile is on my screen now.
Yes. And Indy Hartwell and like everybody. All the talent.
And Maxine.
Now, the little blonde that just tagged out, she is a former UFC fighter, correct? Like an MMA fighter?
Ivy?
No.
The little one.
No, she's not.
She was. No? Oh. She has that build like that she was a UFC fighter.
She does have that build, but nope.
No, she used to wrestle collegiate and was a bodybuilder for a time.
Collegiate. That's why. Okay. That explains the build. She has the old Roman Gecko wrestling body type. Stocky. Like she looks so lost in this match. Like she doesn't know what to do. Just beat her up. You can wrestle. Come on. Well, they're backing into the corner. Oh, what a kick to the chops. Hey, what happened there? Wow.
This was beautiful. Beautiful.
Playing off of something, they were playing off of a real life situation with Maxine.
Oh,
And the way that production stood there and like allowed everyone at home to hear that. We haven't seen that in a very long time.
wow.
I love it.
I didn't hear what they were saying because I got my TV really low. But thank you. Definitely appreciate that you explained that. It makes more sense now why she was right in her face in the corner like that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So the real life situation that they're playing off of is at a recent house show, Maxine was booed like out of the building to the point where it emotionally affected her.
Oh.
And all of the women like came to her support.
Okay.
And now,
Which is nice.
Yeah, Maxine is obviously running with it at this point.
Yeah.
Well, why not use that to your advantage to get that sympathy back on you instead of people booing you out of the building?
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Have you
Bobby,
checked
I
out-
agree. Showcasing them, fantastic. And then Candice LeRae is the Christian of the WWE. Yeah,
Jesus.
100%. Jeez.
Wow.
Oh,
That's deep.
Law and Order Toronto. What were you gonna say, Bubba?
Have you checked that out yet?
Not
you
yet. I
watched
don't have
episode-
cable, dude.
True. Right. Right.
I shouldn't say that. I have access to some cable, but I don't have the time to sit down and watch.
That's true too. Yeah, I
And
forgot.
I can't remotely set things to record.
Yes. Yes. I forgot about that. I watched an episode.
Yes.
Not bad. They did a very good job of staying true to the Law and Order aspect with the little Canadian twist, and that it's in Toronto. And it's based
Okay.
off of real crimes. Just obviously they changed names and stuff for reasons, but it's
Yeah.
based off of some real crimes that have happened in Toronto.
Nice.
Yeah. So they did their homework before obviously filming and producing the show, which good on them.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyler, for sure. For sure. Hunter's watching Twitter or X. Yeah.
So what, does Twitter not exist anymore? Is it just X now? Or is it
Yeah.
Twitter still?
No,
Whenever
it's
I-
called X.
Yeah.
Okay.
But whenever I hear them talking about it on the news, they're like X, formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay, I wasn't sure.
It'd be a
I don't
bit-
have Twitter. I got rid of that.
Yeah. Going to be a busy week in Toronto for the Money in the Bank weekend, as they've got SmackDown, Money in the Bank, and NXT Heatwave.
Ooh.
So I took a look at some
Whoa.
pricing for that for an all-inclusive package.
For that weekend.
For that weekend.
Okay.
Premium ringside seating, 2-night stay, July 5th to the 7th, at the Intercontinental Toronto Center. In-venue pre-show hospitality with Trish Stratus, a ringside photo opportunity, and an official Money in the Bank ring mat plaque. Per person is $10,595.
Yeah, because I got that much money just sitting in my pocket.
Well, hell, the people who just won on poker could afford to go.
That's a quarter of my annual salary.
Right?
Like,
I don't even make close to that anymore.
James, thanks for popping in. Good to see you, my friend. A ladder match. You don't find it weird that someone contract is coming up, and someone's contract is whose contract is coming up?
Yeah, I
All
don't
money. Yep. Bulkster, I am not going. I would not be able to get the time off for that.
Nope.
That's summer, which is busy season for us.
Yes, it is. I am not, because I plan on the time that I take off this summer. Hopefully my passport has come in, and I'm going to a little town called Slater, Missouri,
Nice.
to pay my respects to a great aunt that passed away a few years ago. Because I haven't had the time to get down there, or the money for that matter. And it's really, really starting to pull on my heart that I need to do this. So, and Carl knows,
Yeah,
when
and
shit starts pulling on my heart,
mhm.
like, and I can't stop thinking about it, I need to do it. I have to do it.
Oh, Jeremy. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
it's-
Thank you so much for
Ma-
that.
yeah, Matt's contract's coming up, but Jeff's isn't.
Yeah.
So I don't think the Hardy Boys are showing up for a ladder match at WrestleMania.
You could find somebody else and be Matt and Jake or Matt and John.
Matt and Jill.
Whatever.
Who cares? Matt and Chris Best. There you go.
Hey, if it gets me a WrestleMania payday, I'll fucking take it.
Right. I probably could, Bulkster, because I'll be riding my bike if I go. I'll be by myself. I'm not gonna. My mom. I don't think she could make it. That far. But my plan is to video call her on Facebook when I get there, and we'll have our moment, and then I'll hang out with some of my guy friends that I got down there, my cousins, see my uncle who was in the Air Force, see how he's doing, that kind of thing. Oh, so Bulkster and his wife might be coming up whenever. I gave the invite, said, hey, you're more than welcome to come up here. We'll find somewhere for you to stay, and I'll give them the tour.
Nice.
Yep. He should come up here when a CWE show is on its way. Speaking of which, we got the full card for that show, and it's
Right.
God, it looks good.
I wish I could go to this one because to support, because Turnbuckle Studios is sponsoring, but I don't know if I'll have the money. If I do have the extra cash, I'm just going to pay cash at the door or take debit or whatever, right? Just here you go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Savio Vega and Jimmy Jacobs on the
Right.
same show. And I'm really looking forward to Jimmy Jacobs taking on Vinny. That's going to be a fantastic match.
Oh, hell yeah. Plus, there's an autograph missing from in here. And I got to get I want to ask that person if I'm allowed to wear my mask when we take a picture. Because it is one Danny Duggan. I need to get his autograph in there.
Oh, yeah.
And get, no offense to the Cowboy James Storm, but he doesn't belong right there. He's just holding the spot.
Because right now we're seeing, we just saw a
recap.
Review of SmackDown.
Some intense stuff going on over on SmackDown.
Yeah, they had a slap situation happen last Thursday or Friday, sorry, with this gentleman that's coming out and the Not People's Champion.
Yep. Bulkster's going to do a WWE house show in April.
Good for you.
Nice.
Take lots of pictures, my friend.
Wow was right, Bobby. Friday has been wow for
Yeah.
SmackDown.
I love how Cody wears the suit, the 3-piece suit all the time. Just that, I don't want to say he's setting himself above everybody as far as like things that he wears when he's not wrestling, but he kind of is. He's making a statement of this is what a professional wrestler should look like when you don't have your ring gear on.
Right.
And I mean, it's not that he's making that kind of, well, I'm better than everybody. It's just I think it's a personal standard for him to want to be looking at the top of his game all the time.
Right.
I like it. It's like hockey players.
Well, I mean, you look at what all the
Have
main
a dress
eventers
code.
are wearing when they're not wrestling.
I don't see them. I only see Cody.
All the main eventers, with the exception of Stone Cold. Yeah. But I
And
mean,
John
like, if you
Cena.
see them like on, say, Conan O'Brien or something like that, they all wear suits, with the exception of Stone Cold, who's only ever worn t-shirt and jeans,
Wow.
Right.
He's
But while he
Texan.
was working, John Cena kept the jorts and a t-shirt.
Yes.
Nowadays, different.
Nowadays, we don't even see John Cena dressed.
Yeah.
What? Excuse me.
I can't believe that the Oscars allowed that, to be honest with you.
It doesn't surprise
a
me.
bit surprised.
No,
It
he
doesn't
was
surprise me.
wearing underwear. He was wearing what's
Yeah.
called a C-string.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had it covered.
Yeah.
Still, it drummed up a lot of buzz around the interwebs.
Oh, yes, it did.
I'm sure his OnlyFans page is going mental right now. I can't even say that and keep a straight face. That just kills me.
You haven't seen what's on there?
Dude, I don't go on that thing. That's just a rabbit hole that
It's
I'm
actually him
not
just
going
doing
down.
some really stupid, silly stuff.
I'm sure it is. I'm really sure it is. But again, that's a rabbit hole for this guy, and I just try to stay away from those because they're bad news for me. Okay, I am actually going to take a minute. I'm just going to take my camera down for a minute because I need to step away for a little bit here.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Michael Cole asking all the hard questions tonight. But spitting the facts.
Yeah.
Maybe Seth wants to finish his story. Wow.
I kind of surprised that he brought up that AEW reference.
Right? Hmm. Hmm. Long-term storytell.
Oh, I completely forgot about that interview.
Me too.
Mhm. Mm.
Okay. Wow. Jeez.
Oh wow.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna hold Michael to that and hope he says that. If Cody wins, I kind of want Michael to say that now.
Me too. Me too. Wow.
Like right as that 3 count happens, you get Michael Cole saying Cody has finished his story.
What power in
That tugged
that
at the heart a
promo.
bit. Now we're
Like,
getting
I
a
feel
promo
emotional.
package. I want to see Cody win it now. I really do. It's like one of those movies, right? That have like the story just grips you right from the start, and you just want to see the good guy pull it out in the end, you know?
Right. Pete saying, but surely the story will carry on regardless. All things are happening in the WWE. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Bobby, they are. Oh, man.
Once again, they're adding a lot of importance to the Intercontinental title with these little video packages, and I'm loving every second of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Bulks are saying, I switched to watch the promo and come back, and Bubba is gone. Yeah, Bubba just had to step away for a couple of minutes here. He's going to be a few minutes, but he will definitely be back.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky vibe, Chris.
Yeah.
Damage Control, the women's tag team champions, making their way out to the ring for this tag team match that we're going to be having tonight. And this is the third women's matchup that we are having for the night already.
And look at what time we're having it at. I said halfway through the show, and we're about halfway through the show. This match was going to happen.
Yeah, I'm very happy that they've included, some pictures, video, and that the sorts of past people who have held the IC championship. I love it. I love it. It just adds another level of prestige onto that championship. Bulkster is asking, what do you think will be the outcome? The outcome of this matchup is going to be Kabuki Warriors keeping the championships.
And if it's not the Kabuki Warriors, it'll be because Bailey or somebody's going to show up. I get a feeling Bailey's going to show up because, I mean, she's been having the issues with Damage Control, right?
Yeah. Pete, you know what? You could be very correct on that. It was recently International Women's Day or Ladies' Day. Maybe it's a nod to that. Could very well be. What a world we're living in.
I'm loving the fact that we're getting a heavy emphasis on the women tonight.
Me too. Right, Bulkster? That was absolutely insane. I love that we were able to catch that interaction between the two and to see that little bit of a different side, a little bit of that darker side to Candice LeRae that I know she has and has never really been able to fully put out there for everyone. But this has clearly put that out there.
What I like about that too was the uncertainty that Indy Hartwell had when Candice demanded her to pin Maxine. Like it was like,
Right.
are you sure we want to win this match this way?
I definitely think that they should. I like that turn into a storyline. I definitely agree with that. Bulkster, I mentioned that as the just after it happened, that production. Yeah, it was different. It was unique. It's something that we haven't seen in a very, very long time. But I am glad that we got it. I am happy with it. Tyler Toney, I see the WWE doing more storyline that and that on social media like the Attitude Era was. Um, yeah, for us with the Attitude Era, it wasn't necessarily so much all internets, but it was in the magazines and stuff like that where you would be able to read these articles or these sit down interviews that
Mhm.
they had, and this is where that stuff would happen. And unfortunately, it wasn't instantaneous like we get today with the internet, but it always gave us something good to look forward to inside those magazines. And personally, I still have a whole tote full of those old magazines, the old WWF Raw magazines, the switch over to the scratch logo, and then to the Get the F Outs, and then to the WWE. I still have a whole bunch of those. Yeah, the backstage fights that would happen as well. Definitely a fantastic way to go with it.
Okay, I kept freezing up there.
Oh, I hope I wasn't the one that was freezing up. Yeah, yeah, I grew up with Mad Magazine too. Yep.
Yep. Oh, some more live.
Don't shake her hand. Don't shake her. Don't. Nia Jax blowing up our
There's the
eardrums.
Nia situation. Jamie Noble sighting.
Right? Woo! Real cowboys. Woo! Mm, mm, maybe for some. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, Bulkster, I didn't know that you were a fan of Nia.
And here come two of my favorite women right now. I find myself enjoying Shayna and Zoey. So
Yeah, the interview with Cody and Michael was absolutely fantastic. She's growing on you. Okay, really impressed with her run this time. Yeah, this time it definitely has been a lot better. A throwback to the 80s. They're coming out to the ring, and then they go to the that quick 30-second backstage. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's I've been watching a lot of like, because there's a guy on YouTube who uploads just a lot of classic like superstars and wrestling challenge and all that, and seeing those little like insert promos, it makes me miss them, you know.
Me too. And I'm glad that we're kind of getting back to that. And this graphic that we're getting for the challengers and the champions, I'm loving that. It looks gorgeous. Round table. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for popping in. We are doing very good here. This has been an explosive episode of Monday Night Raw that has all of us jacked right now. Third women's match we're getting into right now, and for the tag team championships. Whew, I'm loving it. You know, we really appreciate you doing that for us. We know that we are still a very small company when it comes to the world of podcasting. And we're happy to have you as a supporter. We always try to make sure that we're telling people about you and sending people over to you when you are streaming. We try to do that as well over on Twitch. But thank you. I appreciate you and everything that you do for us to support us as well.
Yeah, roundtable coming in saying predictions. Brock runs in and wins the gauntlet tonight, and then faces Gunther. I mean, that's something we've already talked about, because there is the rumor that supposedly Brock is at the building tonight.
Yeah, it's rumored. It definitely is rumored.
Yeah,
I would not be opposed to Brock Lesnar coming in. I've been a fan of Brock Lesnar since he first showed up in the WWE. So I wouldn't be opposed to Brock Lesnar.
What a way to debut, just picking up Rikishi of all people and F5ing him with like nothing.
Yeah, round table. Yes, that 100% was the plan before the Vince shenanigans that have gone on. Definitely, yes. So I'm hoping that somehow, some way we can come back to that. But then I also feel kind of bad for those that are in the gauntlet match, because what is it even for then, right? As long as they don't, take the winner of this,
It'd be like,
or the last two and kind of throw them to the wayside, like continue to build them.
It'd be like that Fatal 4-Way when Big E was supposed to defend his WWE title, and then because I think it was Roman couldn't show up to the pay-per-view, they threw Brock into it and turned it into a Fatal 5-Way that made Big E drop the title to him. That was kind of a piss off right there.
Right. Bulkster would like to see Brock and Bronson. I would love that. That would be amazing. Pete is asking who would want to wrestle Brock with the allegations made. Business and personal, people need to separate the two. Yes, the allegations are pretty serious, but at this point they're allegations.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that if anything were to come to full fruition with those allegations, that the WWE would allow him back onto the programming or even back as part of the roster on the website, simply because of what they are trying to build with the merger with UFC, with TKO, with all of this. I don't think that they would intentionally sully that name because of allegations that were made.
Right. Now that we're on commercial break, Carl, I am going to pay a visit to Tinkle Towers. I will be right back.
Sounds good to me. Scrolling down at the bottom of your screen, everyone, if you have not checked it out, go and check out our Redbubble, carlcarafel.redbubble.com. And while you are there, you know what? You can pick up your own version of the Tinkle Towers Chris Best t-shirt. It is available over there. Yes, we are playing off of the name Titan Towers. And for this man going to the bathroom, we call it Tinkle Towers. That is something that he came up with. So we created ourselves a t-shirt for that. So very, very, very cool. Go and check out our Redbubble account and get yourself a whole bunch of different merchandise from Turnbuckle Studios. Roundtable saying that really wanted Sami to win. I would love for Sami to win that as well. I think it would be very fitting. I think Sami could really go with Gunther and have a great freaking matchup. Maybe Alba Fire and Isla Dawn show up on Raw tonight. Now that would be interesting. I would be perfectly okay with that. Richard, we have been talking a lot about Brock Lesnar tonight, and maybe if we say his name enough, it'll be like a Beetlejuice situation and he will just appear. Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar. They actually blurred out Vince's face in 2K24. Shit, dude. I did not know that. That is wow. Wow. Tom Collihue, our good friend Tom Collihue, said all the info about Brock returning was untrue. But hey-ho. If it came from Tom Collihue, I would be very apt to believe what Tom says. He has not been wrong and has even had correct information months before the dirt sheets have even put any of them out. Chad Gable would be another fantastic name to win that gauntlet as well. Very well deserving, I believe, to win that matchup. I got a thumbs up. Is that meaning all is good? Let's add to the stage. Bubba Duke, let's bring him back in. Thank you, Bubba, for coming in and for letting me know that you needed a few moments there. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, no problem. I figured, the respectful thing to do. Yeah, no, I needed to step away for a minute, and that's why I like this ability to go off stage for a second.
Right?
Is this the third women's match in a row now?
Yeah, this is for the tag team championships.
Ooh. I'm not upset about that. 3 women's matches to start off. That's pretty cool.
Ooh.
That was a
I thought that
devastating
was
move.
done right there. Jeez.
Yeah, that was pretty devastating looking move. Like, I don't think I would have kicked out of that.
Okay, that was nice by Asuka.
Whoa. Like what? What? Oh, okay.
Ooh,
That makes sense.
saved it again.
Which?
Take it. I missed a couple of moments of intense action there.
Yes.
No,
We were
it's all
talking about
good.
this
It's all good.
the other day. I can't remember which company is it, or a company that did have the rule where you can only interrupt one time in the whole match.
It was the old NWA rules.
Okay. I wouldn't be opposed to bringing that back, to be honest.
I think my friend Jeff tried doing the same with Global Force.
I know there's something on, what is it, the 2K24
Mhm.
that you can interrupt once, then you get a little marker
Yep.
where you can't come in until you're tagged in and then back out. Then you can do
Okay.
it. Yeah, I wouldn't
Yep.
be opposed to that.
Whoa.
Holy.
It's a
Yeah,
perfectly
that's
fitting name for that move.
I just love Kyrie's elbow drop.
what is it
Oh.
called?
The insane elbow.
Yeah, that's
The
definitely
insane elbow.
Yeah.
And I know I said Bailey would show up, but I'm actually glad that she didn't in this match.
We have not had those interruptions during a matchup at all tonight, which I'm very thankful for. Now, will we get something backstage like we did with Nia Jax? Very possible. And that would be perfectly fine by me.
Mm-hmm. But we are seeing that advertised for SmackDown. Bailey's going to be taking on Dakota Kai. Right now, we got Andrade, though, chilling with the Judgment Day. No Dom on this Raw, by the way.
No.
I can't say I blame him for not missing this Raw after what he went through last week.
Right?
Not to mention, he did just get married over the weekend, so he's more than likely on his honeymoon right now.
I would figure so, yeah. Ooh. I do.
Since we're all doing it.
It's just automatic to want to do that
Yeah.
when our truth comes out.
Wrestled
another
his
guy.
first match on Raw in the year 2000. What?
He was tag teaming with Road Dogg at that time.
I love this commercial.
I love the game.
I'm still on the edge, man. I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, if you want a more educated decision, you can check me out over on youtube.com CBRS Entertainment and watch as I play the 40 years of WrestleMania. Good segue there, eh?
Very shameless promotion right there.
Yeah. Just uploaded my latest episode today.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right, Bulkster. Cheap pop. I had to get it out there.
It's okay. We'll take the cheap ones too.
I did actually on this episode. I did keep in the time that the times that I did fail because I was going through the WrestleMania 13 Bret Hart versus Austin, and Austin tapped me out. And of course, we all know WrestleMania 13. That's not exactly how it went down.
Apparently, that's how it goes down now.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yes, we definitely need to take sometimes these little breathers. Just because, yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
what more to say than that because
Just, I mean, like what we're getting on tonight's show is just, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And I like how it's the complete opposite of what I was feeling as far as WWE product goes 4 years ago.
It's not even the same product anymore, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I know. But now we're getting a promo from Nakamura, who's going to be in the Gauntlet Match later tonight.
yes, he is.
Oh, Bronson. Oh,
Ooh, mention of Chris Jericho this time in the history, in the look back at the history of the Intercontinental title there.
Yep.
Quite a bit of subtle AEW references on this show here.
There has been. Yeah.
Yeah.
Judgment Day. Is this a singles match?
Yeah,
Okay.
R-Truth versus Damian Priest.
Hmm.
I was just thinking about like the latter match there, and it honestly wouldn't surprise me given the history that. Oh, geez. Wouldn't surprise me if we see Miz and R-Truth find their way in that match, given the history that they have with Judgment Day right now.
Right.
That wouldn't bother me.
Damn, R-Truth was just giving her.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a side of R-Truth I haven't seen in a while.
I can't. The thing that kills me is
Oh,
his age is what? He's in his 50s or something, and
Yeah.
yep, pretty close to it.
still looks like he's maybe 35, maybe.
Right. The man does not seem to age.
No, and brother can wrestle, man. Like,
No, he's probably taking this. He's got to be taking the same medication that Paul Rudd's taking because Paul Rudd doesn't age either. So
True.
oh, what's this?
DIY.
No idea, Bulkster. No idea, but I'm okay with it.
Isn't it DIX?
Right.
I love that stuff, dude. Like,
Gargano and Ciampa in the tag team ladder match, I think would be great.
they should be. Yes.
I think they win that match.
I don't know. Wow. Just wow. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Back to commercial break again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jacob, thank you so much for popping in, my friend. Good to see you. What is going on tonight? Lots of intrigue stuff. Rhea wants Andrade, Candice, heel, Drew being a badass. Like, this has just been an insane episode of Raw tonight that is keeping just everybody gripped and happy to be a fan right now.
Yeah.
I
like
know
was
I
saying,
titled our show A Gauntlet for the Ages, but it really should have been titled A Raw for the Ages.
Right?
right. That's what I was saying in the preview show. This year, it's been a long time since I've been so interested in what's happening coming up to WrestleMania. Like, I'm wanting to watch every Raw, every SmackDown, so I don't miss anything because it's just super intriguing. Bulkster, Bubba, what is so interesting on your? Shut up, man. Trying to figure things out. No, I'm trying to find out if I can go in a little later tomorrow instead of at 8 in the morning. Right? You don't know what's going to happen from week to week for Raw or SmackDown. That's what makes it super interesting.
Yeah.
That is very true, Jacob. everybody's entrance tonight feels like they are superstars.
Even
NXT
NXT
is
has been
good.
looking good. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Bubba didn't see it.
See what? Okay, I just
That.
missed it. That's okay. I'm just bugging you, bro. I don't care. No, I'm actually trying to see if the boss will let me come in and be there for 9 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock in the morning.
Ah,
I
gotcha.
literally stood there and did nothing for an hour this morning.
Ooh, I thought we were going to come back to a finish. Jeez, that scared me.
That was a bit of a lazy kick out, though, from Truth.
It was. Yeah. Less hours, less money. Jacob apparently is liking color. Says that you got nice headphones.
Oh, yeah. Their old school gaming headset is what it is. Turtle
They're
Beaches.
shit.
They're falling apart.
I know they are.
Dude, I've had these things for like, holy shit,
8 years-ish,
10.
probably.
10.
10.
10 years. Really? He pulls out the John Cena?
Yes, he did.
Oh, the 5-knuckle shuffle and everything. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
he did.
I guess being as old as he is, he kind of gets that privilege, right? Oh, stay awake. No,
Well, he is John Cena's number one
Ooh.
fan.
Oh, dude, I thought it was over right there.
What? Okay, I thought he almost had it.
What? Are you serious?
Bobby, yes, he will be. Tap out,
And
tap
got
out,
the
tap out.
STFU on.
Oh, look in the
Oh, there's
background.
1000% Truth will be in the hall.
Oh,
Oh,
why? What?
Oh, my
What
God.
in the world is? What in the world? Oh,
Oh, my God.
did you
Oh
see
my
how
God.
close his friggin' head came to that?
brother's got a thick skull. His
Jesus
head bounced off that
Christ.
mat, bro.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I thought he was knocked out, dude. Seriously.
We got you, Parrish. Parrish coming in here. Love you, brother. Good to
How's
see you
it going,
in here.
Parrish?
Oof.
Happy birthday.
Read that.
But Jesus.
You need to fucking read things
You need to pay
before you
attention
start
to
saying
things,
shit.
Bubba.
What are you talking about? Read things. There's
No one was ready for that. Yeah. Nobody was ready for that. Nobody was ready for. I wasn't even ready for
But
that.
holy Christ. Oh my
Wow.
God.
Boltzer, could you
How
imagine?
how his head did not hit the commentator's table on that. How his head did not hit that commentator's booth though on that dive is beyond me.
Me
but he
too.
hit the floor with his head, though.
Hard, it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard.
Well, I mean, it was shoulder and then his
Jeez.
head, but still.
Yeah, it's still that's still that jerking motion, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a kind of a whip.
Because honestly, that's what gave me my concussion. It was a power out from a Boston Crab that shouldn't have been a concussion, but it was the snap because of how fast the guy pushed out of it, you know?
Yeah, dude. Doesn't take much sometimes. Good old yeet.
Our truth's
This is
doing
broski.
different things. What in world we living in? And Cena shows he didn't show his nuts on TV.
Ah, come on.
He came out. He had the envelope covering where his nuts should be.
And he had something on. He wasn't naked. There is photographic proof of that.
Yeah. Cena's not that brave. Nice to see that guy back on WWE product.
Who's that? I missed it.
Mr. Spears.
Oh yeah. No, I'm so glad that Sean Spears is back. I said the moment that he left WWE that he needs to come back. So,
Nice.
all I see was a floating envelope.
Right.
Jesus.
Oh. It got the world talking, though.
It definitely did, because I woke up this morning and the only two things I saw about the Oscars was John Cena and Robert Downey Jr.
Batman.
winning his first Oscar ever.
Oh,
It's
yes.
about damn time.
And I saw Schwarzenegger and DeVito.
Yeah, I seen that too. That was funny.
Giving the grind to Bruce Willis.
Yep.
In characters.
It wasn't Bruce Willis. That was
not Bruce Willis.
Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Batman. I mean, that bit was pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of surprised. Maybe we'll be seeing it here shortly, but we haven't seen the announcement for the 3 Hall of Fame inductees that we've gotten over the week.
Nope, we have not seen it yet.
For those that don't know, it's Bull Nakano, Mike Rotunda, and Barry Windham, aka the U.S. Express, the original people who used All American, Real American by Rick Derringer, by the way, and Muhammad Ali.
Whoa.
You didn't know about Ali?
No.
Oh yeah, dude. That was announced today.
I missed up. Dude, I was so busy today. Listen, I did 32 deliveries today. That's a record, by the way.
Nice.
Yep. And that's with an hour lunch.
It's insane.
That is. I wonder who they get to induct Ali.
I don't know.
I don't even.
Given his involvement with
fight?
WrestleMania 1, it wouldn't surprise me if it was Hulk Hogan.
That's who I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, when they did Wrestler versus Boxer with Muhammad Ali, it was Antonio Inoki, who is no longer with us right now.
Yeah, that's tough.
Bulkster. Something that grinds Bulkster's gears is that Patrick Swayze has been dead for a decade, and we still didn't have a Ghost 2.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And then Becky promo. Becky's been all over the show tonight.
Ooh.
I'm not complaining.
Ooh.
That is some
So
popcorn.
Becky has challenged Nia Jax to a last woman standing match. Yeah, I want that popcorn, by the way. Actually, if there's any popcorn I want, if I could travel back in time, I'd go to our local Memorial Gardens for some popcorn again.
WWE missed the mark with this. They should have had a drone.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Totally.
that would have been perfect to go from the
Although
popcorn,
I do like,
go down through in the crowd, all the way down, take a turn around, and right to Uso. That would have been a
yeah, that would have been really cool.
beautiful production look.
Well, they could have come straight down. If the guy was good enough, straight down, across that underneath the bottom rope, straight out, right up
Yep.
to Uso. Yep. I agree.
Should have inducted Ollie a lot earlier. Yeah. You know what, Bobby? Maybe
Yeah,
somebody
there's a
from
lot
his
of
family.
WrestleMania 1 holdouts that his daughter's still kicking around. So,
I think
but
she
there's
would be
a
the
lot of
one to
WrestleMania
accept it.
holdouts, WrestleMania 1 holdouts that are, yeah, there's a lot of WrestleMania 1 holdouts that still have yet to be inducted, though. One major name comes to mind, and that is Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
Holy. Right? I thought she was already inducted.
Nope, she has not yet been.
Oh, okay.
She's been contacted about going in, but those moments, the time just wasn't right because she still tours very heavily.
Well, at that point. You're muted, Carl.
Carl is muted.
How did it even mute?
I don't know.
Who's pushing
You
buttons?
were talking away.
Not
You were
me.
talking away just because not me either.
Well, I had said Bulkster. I don't think that it's Jay versus anyone. I think it's just another promo that's happening. And Jacob, yes, when I am drinking my Dr. Pepper, I feel ooh-see.
I kind of figured he was going to do this.
Right. Good recovery on his promo, too. Stop throwing the microphones. They're expensive.
I'm so glad you said that, dude, because in 2K24, they've introduced microphones as a weapon now, and you can throw weapons at your opponents in this year's game. And I've been throwing the microphone at my opponents.
On a game, it's not a big deal. It's not as an expensive one. This one is.
Right, but when I do it in the game, I hear Carl in my head saying, "Stop dropping the mic" or "Stop throwing the mic."
As you should.
Okay, this was really great to get the crowd hyped, but was it needed to be done outside in the ring?
I think it could have been done on something like the bump, maybe. I don't know.
Or make it a social media thing. Put it out there because that's what people are wanting right now. They want those stories. They want that news immediately, right away. So why would you not do that Put it out onto social media and have Jimmy respond on social media. Do a little selfie video clip doing that. I don't know.
You're
But
not wrong.
If I were Jay, though, I would have done it last week, considering we're now 2 weeks removed from when Jimmy cost him the Intercontinental title. Or I would have showed up on the SmackDown afterwards and made the challenge. But that's just me.
Eddie.
I miss Eddie.
Dude, they showed Razor right before him. Standing on top of that ladder with his title.
Yep.
After he beat Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
It's interesting though, whenever I think of Razor, I can't think of him without the Intercontinental title around his waist.
Right?
I can. The day him and Nash debuted on WCW.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like when I think of him in the WWF,
I know, I'm just
and that's right, I
busting
said
your balls, man.
WWF.
$90 days. 90 days. And it'll be 2 years that he has held that championship.
Do you think Gunther will be world champ this year? I don't know if this year, maybe next year.
I think Gunther's going to continue to hold that championship for a while. I'm okay with that. Because, yeah, like Pete's saying here, Gunther defends his title more than Roman does. Yeah. But up next, we do have the Gauntlet coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Who you guys think is starting out this Gauntlet?
I still think it's going to be Sami. I think we get that that sort of underdog story out of him.
Well, we know he won't be number one.
But it looks like we are not getting Sami right now. Nope.
No, it's going to be Ricochet and probably the guy from Judgment Day.
Yeah, so I kind of want to go back to the Roman comment there and kind of stick up for Roman here a little bit. Roman, despite not defending the title as often as he has, or as often as people seem to think he should be, has still made that title important. In the 80s, we didn't need to see Hogan every week. We didn't complain about Hogan not defending the title every month. So why are we doing it for Roman?
Because it's a new time, new era.
I always
Right, but Hunter's trying to
complained.
bring it back to that.
I always complained when the championship wasn't defended once a month.
Yep.
Well, on television time, it'll probably be about that long, but
Mhm.
in actual time, I would say it's probably going to be about 35, 37 to 40 minutes put in for commercials and stuff like that, which 37 to 40 minutes for a gauntlet isn't terrible. 6 guys, you give them 7 minutes each. I don't know. What do you guys think? 50-minute match, or you think 50 minutes too much?
I think it's actually perfect because, like you said, it allows time for each one of the 6 competitors to do their thing.
It's going to give them each about 6 to 7 minutes, right?
Mhm.
Well, then 4 minutes,
is plenty
so
of
that the
time to get
last
your
10
stuff in.
minutes can be Lesnar.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, Pete, I agree. That's one of the reasons why I complained to my friends. Definitely. Manny saying Brock showing up all in capitalization. We get to every comment, so you don't need to put capitalizations because we see and put them all up here. I appreciate you. If what our good friend Tom Collahue is saying, Brock will not be showing up tonight.
Yeah. Well, I won't be disappointed if he did. To be honest, I wouldn't be. We just,
Oh yeah,
again, my opinion is if he's coming in, he needs to come in and absolutely destroy the big guy to take that title shot.
right.
Because if he comes in and just kind of, I wouldn't say destroy, but like come in and beat up one of the little guys, it doesn't have the impact. But if you come in and absolutely annihilate the Bronson Reed,
Right.
that puts a message out there that you're back, and you're not screwing around.
I don't know. It was pretty impactful when Brock was taking on my good
Something
friend
just
Zach Gowen. That was pretty impactful stuff.
something just came across my brain. What if Brock shows up not to win the okay, there's the Hall of Fame announcement for Ali.
Yep.
There we go. And then there's there's everybody. Okay.
I was going to say I can now say I've officially met a WWE or watched a WWE Hall of Famer wrestle live, but I've actually watched a number of guys who are in the Hall of Fame wrestle live now.
Last
And
woman
actually,
standing next week. Oof.
yeah, and physically shook hands with 2 of them. So
Nice.
that being Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Roddy Piper, of course. Oh, that makes sense. They're going to be in Chicago, so.
Yeah, Tom could be wrong, but it's not often that he is. I will say
Highly
that.
unlikely.
But there's
Lesnar taking on Braun Breaker, I think, could be cool.
something that just kind of came across my. Something that came across my head because I've been trying to figure out how to fit Bronson Reed into WrestleMania if he weren't to win tonight. What if Brock comes out and beats up Bronson and then just walks away from the gauntlet, causing Bronson to get eliminated? Brock versus Bronson Reed would be a fantastic match to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be.
I called it.
JD.
McDonagh. Okay, there we go.
Thank
Well, I
you,
mean, Judgment Day's
Baszler.
also been.
Thank you. It's so
How's it
good
going,
to have you
Baszler?
here. I appreciate you, my friend. You're absolutely fantastic. They opened up more seats at the Allstate after they announced CM Punk.
Yep.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. Baszler, how have you been, my friend? It's been a while.
Kind of hoping that at Raw we get an update on Punk's injury and see how far along he actually is.
Right, and I'm sure we will. I'm sure that that's probably exactly what it is for.
Mm-hmm.
Bronson Reed wrestle at Stand and Deliver and wrestle against Obafemi for the North American Championship. Okay, that'd be interesting.
Obafemi's actually surprised me over the last while with his wrestling. Because when I first saw him, I thought, oh no, it's another Omos. But no, he's way better than Omos.
Yeah.
So I get the feeling with JD being out here that Ricochet's here to take the fall.
Yeah, I think so.
This is JD's being a little bit more savage than he usually is.
He is, which is good to see, though. I think it is, anyways.
Oh, I 100% agree because I'm trying to actually remember a time where JD may have actually won a match and it's not coming to me.
It's been a long while.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. He's kind of my pick to win all this, just as a like out of the blue kind of thing. But we'll see what happens, really.
Well, it would further the feud with Judgment Day and Imperium as well. Yeah, Michael Cole is right. JD is actually looking very impressive in the show.
So far, yep.
That leg drop, shades of Bret Hart with that. Bret had one of the best leg drops, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a very snap kind of leg drop like he's
Yeah.
really
Quick and throws the leg right down on you, and that's
yeah.
definitely not how Hogan did it, you know? Hogan got air on his, though.
Ooh.
I do like when they let Ricochet fly like this. Oh,
Oh,
right
now
on
there's
his
a move
head.
we haven't seen in forever.
How's he
Right?
kick out
I
of
mean,
that?
how often do you see a brainbuster being thrown out?
Not very often at all anymore.
I know for a while it was on the list of banned maneuvers, but holy grace, that kind of surprised me.
Oh,
Ooh. Wow.
holy.
Holy.
That was pretty cool.
Wow.
And we're going to commercial break with the first two?
Mm-hmm.
That like rarely ever happens. Usually in a gauntlet match that's televised, it's always okay, this guy's eliminated. We're going to commercial break before the next guy comes out.
Usually, yep.
But this is not the usual and mundane WWE anymore. Things have changed.
True, yeah.
Can you smell it? Sucker.
Myself that we're not in the Vince era anymore.
Did you say you miss it?
No, I said I keep reminding myself that we're not in the Vince era.
Oh, okay.
Some of these commercials, I don't even know what to think anymore.
I tune out the commercials because they're all stupid, half of them.
I mean, we say these commercials don't make sense, but have you ever watched a Japanese commercial?
I think I kind of saw a North Americanized version of one just a few minutes ago from McDonald's.
Right?
And that was more than enough for me. And don't get me wrong, I like anime. But does anime need to be promoting the
Yeah.
food that I'm supposed to be eating? No.
Unless it's like some kind of co-promotion, like maybe if Dragon Ball was a part of it or something.
Maybe.
Goku won't eat McDonald's.
Smart Goku.
It's not healthy.
Oh, that is perfectly fine. You're not late at all. There's still like half an hour to go.
Oh, we're back.
We come back and we are still with these two. So there was no pinfall that happened, no submission. The gauntlet continues.
Holy.
And they're still tearing down the house.
Right?
Ouch. That's all I can say. Ouch.
Good doesn't even begin to define how awesome this show is.
And it's very evident that we are on the road to WrestleMania, just with kind of what we're getting and what we're experiencing here in these shows leading up to the granddaddy of them all.
Oh,
Holy crap!
Oh, wow. Oh,
holy.
nice. That transition from the Northern Lights into the vertical suplex, man. That's Ricochet's on a whole other level with his athleticism.
He's been doing that move since Lucha Underground. That's where he perfected that move.
I've never. I could never get.
I know you
Lucha
haven't. I
Underground.
just let you know.
Yeah,
Prince Puma.
And I didn't realize that's who this guy was until you told me, because I've never seen him without a mask.
Right.
And the tattoos just didn't click for me until you were like, bro, look really closely at those tattoos. Like, all right.
Lucha Underground was great.
Oh, dude, it was epic.
Bruised ribs for sure. Bobby, Gunther should be watching this matchup from the back. If he's not, missed opportunity.
I would have
This
Gunther
angle,
sitting ringside watching this match.
That angle looked like a video game.
Right?
That
Dude,
angle right there.
Did it not look okay? You guys, Parrish, how's it going, brother? But did you guys saw my intro video that I made for 40 years of WrestleMania? Did that not look like one of my shots?
Yes, it did.
Oh, no way.
What?
Well, there goes my guy. Oh, crap. Wow. Oh, and
This makes sense.
The big boy.
Oh, you must have got new internet there, Bubba.
No, I actually stole the cable box from my mom's room.
It's just on point.
Is that where you
Whoa!
Is that why you took off there for that few minutes there?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have to go back and rewatch this episode later, but Chris Best, I think you might need to reset your modem. You go really choppy and Android robotish laggy.
Yeah, I am
quite a bit this episode.
Oh, that was a huge move.
Bronson Reed, just like
I noticed that.
Oof.
What a move. Like, damn. Come on, Ricochet, get up there. Can't slow down on the big guy, bro. You gotta keep going. Come on. Ah, that was bad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
It's over.
What a damn episode this has been. Holy crap.
Dude, hand was this close to the mat before he kicked out. Oh, here we go with the 2K24 overview. Ooh. What the?
McAfee and Cole both standing up for this matchup.
Right? Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Ooh, nice. Oh,
Oh.
I've had a senton from a man that size. It is not fun.
Oh. Jesus. Yeah, you're not getting up after that, bro.
Okay, I don't know how they did that, but when Bronson Reed hit the tsunami, the camera shook.
He had it on the mat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he put it on the apron
could have-
and
he
when
could-
he did it.
It's either that or he was resting with the camera, like on his elbows, causing shit to happen as well.
Yeah, I mean, you knew what I meant.
However they did it,
Yeah.
kudos to them. That was good. Production has been freaking on point here tonight with everything.
Right.
Although, except for that missed drone spot.
Yeah, that. How dare
Parrish,
you?
I don't know if you've been watching the show. So they had a shot where they were in the canteen area and they were showing this lady, smile on her face, getting popcorn for people, and then they walked out to where an entryway is to where stairs are, and then they just kind of stood there up at the very, very top, right? That would have been a beautiful, perfect opportunity for them to drone from there into the arena, down to the ring, across the ring, and up the ramp to Jey Uso making his entrance. I think that's the only missed opportunity from production tonight.
Now, one question before I say something.
Mhm.
Was there a drone before that shot? Is
No.
that what you're... Okay, because I was going to say one of
No.
the things I read after we saw the drone shots from last year, that they don't do them in the arena because there's not enough airspace to fly them, because they would get hit by people or they would go crash into things.
Okay.
It's just not as much open space. Which I think if you were to do that at, say, WrestleMania for Jey Uso's entrance, you do that drone shot and then you come into the thing where he's doing.
Yeah.
And I think that would be cool because then you'd get that panoramic view.
Yeah.
I've tried flying a drone. I can't do it. I just cannot do it. I would love to, though, because I could get some epic shots for, Together Adventures. But
Oh, that would be.
I don't
Imagine
have
doing a
skills.
drone on the Jericho cruise.
Hey, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, how freaking amazing would that be?
I'm sure you'd
Oh,
have to get
dude.
permission to do that, though.
Probably. I know people. Ish.
He's got it covered.
Well, hey, next time you see what is it, TNA Knockout, Giselle Shaw,
Mhm.
name drop me a little. You'll
I
get
will
in.
next time.
Yeah, you'll get.
Maybe if I name drop, I'll get some elite access, some all elite access. The spouse was very, very happy to meet Giselle as well. Said that she was just a sweetheart, just absolutely amazing. But she was happy with everybody that we actually saw and met. She didn't mention anything about any negativity at all. Gorgeous shot.
Yeah.
You'd have
I
to
love
think
these
that
shots.
is still a little bit of a, hey, look, some other wrestling companies don't fill out their arenas.
Right.
There has to be a little bit of flexing going on there.
Yeah, I don't blame him for doing that or for wanting to do that. And even during the show, there was a few mentions, not directly, but very indirectly to that other company. Yeah, we'll say it, AEW. Cody mentioning the throne and how he smashed that throne, but the person who sat on that throne and him have become good in the business now. Them mentioning Chris Jericho as well when talking about the Intercontinental Championship.
As they should. I still think he's the best.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that point either.
Although, I will put Gunther's name in there because what he's done with it has been amazing. I think the one reign of how long it has been is more collective days than anybody else, and it's the longest reigning. So you can easily say he's the most dominant, and sometimes you only need one dominant reign.
Today marks 640 days.
Jesus. Those ropes are screaming, get off.
Okay, bye. Chris decided to leave us.
He's probably restarting his modem, like you said.
Yeah.
What
Holy-
in the actual shit just happened?
Shut
there?
up. Shut the front door.
Oh, wow.
I did because I don't want people in my house.
Understandable. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This has to be done to get sympathy for Sami Zayn.
Look at Shinsuke is just like, I ain't gonna get in a hurry. Nope, big dude doing his thing.
Well, that's because if he does, then the match starts and he would be disqualified.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oops.
So
My
let
browser crashed.
Bronson.
Whoa.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay. We were wondering what happened. We thought you didn't like us anymore. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that was
Could you
close.
imagine if he had got him that quick?
That would have been funny.
The crowd would be so happy with that.
Oh, dude, they'd have popped huge. I really don't want Shinsuke to win this, to be honest with you. Like, I'm a Shinsuke guy, but
Michael Cole's a monster guy, though.
Yep, he sure
He
is.
likes the blue one.
oh, I had the green one today. Don't do the green one.
I used to do the original.
Yeah.
I used to do the original so much, and then I switched to the no sugar. I couldn't do the green one ever again.
The
But
original.
now I can't do the like the original green one. Yeah, can't do that. I'm
They
more
have a new green one.
yeah, I know. It still tastes like. So what's funny is that they had two green ones in a bit. They had like a taller, skinnier can that you actually could had one of those lids where you could move it and open it.
Yeah, that's the one I grabbed today. Was
Yeah, but that one actually tastes different from the original.
yes.
And it was actually a lot better.
I didn't like it. There was too
Sweet.
the citrus in it was just too powerful. It was like
So
a
probably
lemon.
too sweet. Yeah.
Like burned my-
I'm always told that I like sweet things, but I mean, I'm a Shawn Michaels guy, so I've always liked it too sweet, brother. In fact, this is how much of a Shawn Michaels guy I am.
Oh,
He's wearing
Jesus.
the HBK shorts.
Nice. That's great.
Look what my wife made me. Remember?
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's pretty friggin'
I
epic.
like that.
Ooh, Ghostbuster Frozen Empire, March 22nd.
Yeah. You have no idea how hard I am to see that movie. And yes, I will say that. Stay puffed, my friend. Stay puffed.
He's just grinding his arm down and laughing the whole time. Good
I
God,
think-
that's great.
Here's a hot take. I think the marshmallows in the new Ghostbusters movies are funnier than the Minions.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you on that one, Parrish. I'm with you on that one. I could not wait to see them when I watched the previous Ghostbusters movie.
There's a part of me that kind of just wants to see a movie off like for them, and they just like do a Stay Puft movie. Like, come on.
I'd be down. Why not?
Hey, I stand by this, but the Marshmallow Man is the greatest Ghostbusters villain there is. So
Probably the most tasty, too.
Igor was pretty solid though.
yeah,
I don't know. I think the first two Ghostbusters, like, they just stand the test of time.
They
oh
do.
fuck yeah!
They're iconic.
I tried to watch the female one, and not a knock against the female actresses because I think they're great, but that movie just wasn't for them.
I don't even count it. To me, it's just a movie that they decided to. To me, it just seemed like a parody of Ghostbusters. That's how I'm going to put it out.
Yeah,
Watching this with no audio, by the way, is really weird.
Yeah, I can believe it.
yeah. I've got the noise cancel. I've got the noise canceling part of my headphones on, and I couldn't hear what the hell Pat was saying.
I guess I don't know. I'm just lucky. I got my computer hooked up to the television, so I can just
Yeah.
move a tab over as a second screen. I can hear that audio and this audio.
Nice.
See, I
That's
can do the
awesome.
same thing. I just don't like having two audios at the same time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
weird
That's
to me.
understandable.
I could do it too, but again, Parrish, just like Parrish, it's a little weird for me.
Because sometimes I'll be like wanting to listen to what they're saying, and then somebody will be talking, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. And I don't want to like do that. So it's just a lot easier to like unmute the TV and mute here at the same time. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be done, people.
Mm-hmm.
OMG,
Yep.
where the hell are you?
He's
He's with his kid.
he's got the kid tonight.
Yeah. Don't worry, I wasn't pointing fingers.
Or were you?
You weren't pointing fingers at OMD like the rest of us?
No, I'm just name dropping.
Ooh, Sammy coming in quick with that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Like he didn't give
Wow.
Nakamura any time to prepare for it.
Holy shnikes.
So far, the guy I picked is winning.
Hey, I picked him too. I even predicted the final.
Ooh, Alpha Academy.
So big
Hmm.
news, Parrish, is that Raw and SmackDown have come together. Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce came together and made a decision that they are going to have a 6-pack ladder match happen at WrestleMania for the tag team championships. And over the next several weeks, we're going to be having qualifier matches for that. So we're going to get a cluster F of a matchup, of a ladder match, and probably get new tag team champions.
Yeah, I can see a DIY winning in that way.
Yeah. But Parrish, didn't you call out that there was going to be a multi-man tag team ladder match?
Yeah, but I said I wanted it for the women's.
Yeah.
I think it was.
But that's not to
Pete
say that's
that had said, that it was for the
Yeah.
women's.
But that's not to say that they still wouldn't do that for the women's. You can do one ladder match on night one, the other ladder match on night two.
Yeah, I just don't think they will.
Yeah. It would be just like how they did the tag team showcase. The one night they had the men's, the other night they had the women's at last year's
Right.
Mania.
Ooh. Nice slide.
But
Ouch.
you got to get him. Oh, damn. Get back in the ring and get him counted out.
Gable's just looking dead there.
Yeah, but if you prevent a guy from being able to walk, then how is it supposed to get back inside?
I don't know. Crawl. Figure it out.
Right? And then you get the count out victory.
Yeah,
It's still a
I
win.
take it.
Mm-hmm.
Win's a win, bruh.
it doesn't matter how you get defeated.
And it's for a chance to go to WrestleMania.
Yeah. Now, gotta ask, gotta put it out there.
Yeah.
We've heard Brock Lesnar rumors. What are the odds? We think it's one of these guys. And then you hear Brock Lesnar's music, and they go back to what we heard was the original plan for Gunther at WrestleMania. Him versus Brock Lesnar.
It was
It has
something
been-
that we brought it up at the top of the show.
It's been a huge discussion of the night. People coming into the chat as well, letting us know, like, hey, Lesnar, maybe. Pete kind
I'd
of
be so pissed
informed
now.
us, right?
Mhm.
I mean, Pete kind of informed us that one Mr. Tom Collahue has said that Lesnar will probably not be on the show tonight, but you never say never.
And that's just the thing. And even though we all know Tom Collahue is more right than he is wrong.
Yeah. And he's not
We all-
afraid. He's not
No,
afraid to admit when he's wrong.
CM Punk was a time where no one had remotely a clue. And it was really difficult to say whether or not. And I could have, he gave me an out on his Friday show before War Games, because the way I said a comment, he thought I was saying CM Punk was going to be at War Games.
Right.
And I was saying, wouldn't it, like, I was kind of going like more, wouldn't it be funny if this happened, kind of a thing in a way.
Right.
I should have just gone with it because I would have looked like an absolute genius.
How about the fact, because I was in that chat too, how about the fact that Tom Collahue just started trolling Twitter and saying CM Punk is in Chicago.
Well,
and they showed he was.
Like there was an actual picture taken by a fan at a gas station with CM Punk, because CM Punk and the building are like 15 minutes away, like CM Punk's house, and so it's like, come on, people, like, oh my god, CM Punk is in the same city that he lives in, that happens to be the same city of this pay-per-view. Like, no shit, people. Like,
which
dear
is
God,
why
it's like, I think Twitter's the only place where they would get 1 + 1 wrong, because also the narrative would be like, well, it could equal 5.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why it makes sense that he's appearing at the Raw coming up in Chicago there as well.
Yeah. He could literally walk to the arena and not have to put trans down as a work expense.
Right?
It's one of my favorite shots, the walk down the aisle.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
epic.
miss Baszler.
Yeah, Baszler was here. He was here quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still here or not, but he was here. And I was very appreciative of him being here. He's absolutely great. I love Baszler. Oh. Either one of these men, I don't care who it is, or Brock Lesnar if he decides to return and just enter himself into the gauntlet. Okay, people, why do we have fireflies out? What's going on here? All the way up in the top. What is going on, people?
I don't know, but I'm kind of liking it.
All around.
Maybe Uncle Howdy's in the house somewhere.
You know what would be like a great extra add-on to this match that I think maybe okay. One, if it's not Sami or Gable, I think fans will get upset because you just want to see something good happen to both these guys.
Right.
Gable is easily the most underrated performer in pro wrestling. And Sami Zayn is just the guy that's like always there but never gets the prize.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see Sean Spears involved in this.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that either.
Hey.
Oh.
Now, I'll say this. If Brock Lesnar is to appear, how about him versus Chad Gable at WrestleMania?
I think that'd be a fun match.
Tell me that wouldn't be a absolute barn burner of a match, because everybody compares Gable to Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar had better chemistry. I was going to use compounds, and I just won't. They just had really good chemistry. People.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Again, letting us hear the wrestlers, letting us hear what they're saying. Chad Gable, I need this more than you. Tap out. Just adding extra to that story.
Now, I got to ask a question.
Yeah.
When it comes down to people that just cannot quit, who was better at that role? John Cena or babyface Sami Zayn?
Oh, babyface Sami.
I think so.
Think about it, though. Truly think about that. I think it's a lot closer than people think.
Babyface Sami, like, he's got that emotion, like you see
because
him,
it's not something that
what he's doing
Sami
right
Zayn,
now. Just
yeah, like it's not something that Sami Zayn.
Like what he's doing right now.
This has to be a roll-up pin finish.
When it comes to John Cena, he kind of had to have that, right? Because that was like all over all of his merch. Never give up. Got that cinched in really good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the camera. Oh.
The way that camera moved over made it look like somebody was going to come down the aisle.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, beautiful moonsault.
Oh, if you went right back to the ankle, that would have been beautiful. Yeah.
No way. Haluva kick with a bad ankle.
We're coming down on like 3 minutes left of the show. We're getting the finish pretty soon.
Somebody say 3 minutes.
Oh, turn around. Oh, damn it. That ref was out of position.
Or was he?
Did that referee take lessons from Remsburg? What the hell?
Was he out of position, or did he do it on purpose to create that? Oh, if the ref was in position, I had you. It's true. Like the ref doesn't have to, didn't need to move, but
he was in a position where he wouldn't have seen Sammy's shoulders down. So
even a referee has to react a certain way too, right?
Right. No, I get it. Hey, I'm an entertainer. Damn it. I'm just adding to the allure here. And with that, Luna, life-sized peanut M&M. 100%. Come on. Ooh, that close. That freaking close. Back again to it. Holy shit. No way.
whoa, what?
Roll up.
No freaking way. Oh.
There were a lot of heelish tendencies coming out of Chad in this match as well.
Yeah, there was. 100% there was.
Was it heelish or just pure aggression?
Pete,
A little bit of both,
Kathy,
I would say.
yes. Like, my goodness. Oh, this was a fantastic show, Kathy. Fantastic show tonight. 3 women's matches we got tonight. A freaking gauntlet matchup we had tonight. We saw R-Truth on our screen. Old school R-Truth. What's up? Like,
R-Truth gave us a good match. I mean, like, what the F, David Blaine, as you would say.
Exactly. Ooh. Kathy, yes. Everything felt fresh, but all these like twists and turns that they put into things has glorious. Ooh, yeah. Doing R-Truth with that dive. Candice LeRae tonight. That was freaking epic. Parrish, you got to go back and find that. It was amazing during that matchup. Rhea and Andrade. Yeah. Bobby, it was an awesome matchup.
Now, already hearing that, could we get Rhea and Charlotte post-Mania?
Yes. I think that's exactly what we're going to be getting. Do I want it?
Yeah.
No.
But they have to have it, though. They're 1-1, though. That's actually a story that I do care about. Who's better? They're 1-1, especially with each other at WrestleMania, right?
True. I still still like the idea of Liv possibly stepping up and being the next challenger.
I would love that.
Well, she might be, but
Mhm.
maybe at SummerSlam you get Rhea versus Charlotte as your marquee women's title match,
SummerSlam, you say?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
SummerSlam I can
or
get
Bash
behind.
at Berlin. Something
Maybe
Right,
Bash.
They got,
Right, because that would be around the time that Charlotte is possibly coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte's ahead of schedule. Let's not
Yeah.
Mhm.
pee around the bush here. I mean, she's going to be back sooner than probably people think. She might be in the Money in the Bank match.
Yeah, WWE showing Buddy Matthews. That. And I'm cool with that. I like Buddy
Hey, I'd be-
Matthews.
Cool. I would love it if Buddy Matthews came back to the WWE. I really would.
And he probably will.
Zoey Stark and Shayna
Yeah.
Baszler for the women's tag team championships. Yeah. Yeah, that was a great matchup tonight, Bobby. Fantastic matchup.
Kathy, what
Alexa
Chris are you
Bliss.
referring to?
Alexa Bliss might be
Look
making
below.
her way back too.
No.
Yep. And I will be perfectly okay with that as well. I freaking love Alexa Bliss. And then, yeah, Parrish, Kathy letting you know as well, just like we did, they announced a ladder match that could turn into a cluster, but, we'll see. I'll let it play.
I would like all my Fs to be cluster Fs. All right. They're
Oh,
just better
understandable.
that way. Isn't cluster like a candy too?
Well, peanut clusters, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the tastiest of fucks.
Oh. You're not yourself
was-
when you're hungry.
I was setting up for that one, by the way. See, Bubba Duke's eating a good peanut clusterfuck right now.
Yep.
It does. I had to have one. This, I'm not even gonna lie. This is actually that's not true. The way my baby just like fucking jump for joy when I saw him today, that like made my day. But this is a close second, so thank you guys. Because up until I got home, my birthday fucking sucked. So thank you guys.
That's what we're here for, brother.
That's what family does, man. That's what family does.
I just needed my boy.
Oh.
He literally almost jumped out of his jumper though. Like it's like a little one where he's like in like the thing. And like I just like poked my head in and he's like almost jumped out. It was like the greatest thing. Took a photo with him with the birthday hat on. It was amazing.
Nice.
That's cool.
My wife is like taking like selfies of the three of us, and on the last one, he just went and put his arm around me, like he hugged me, and it was awesome. Made me feel like a king.
Oh, those are beautiful memories. Sportsnet is showing right now the Most Wanted Treasures
Oh yeah.
pilot, I guess, season 1, episode 1.
Okay, before we like sign off though,
Yeah.
if you guys were to get your hands on a item from like WWE history, what would it be? Because I was I forget, was it maybe you best, but so in the game in WWE 2K24, if you play and Shawn Michaels wins the ladder match against Razor at 10, he throws one of the titles down.
Yeah.
And I would have loved to have that fake Intercontinental title because it just looked different but also awesome at the same time. But so like I don't know, like what prop do you want from WWE from its history? What would be your hidden treasure?
Ooh. For
That's
me,
not mine. I'm just saying because it was a good like gateway into the conversation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've got two. Like I have to go with the two. The original
Oh,
Elimination Chamber, like the entire structure.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
The entire
fuck.
structure.
Well,
Or
go big or go home.
Apparently.
one of Shawn Michaels' WrestleMania attires.
Yeah,
I don't
like
care which one, just one of his WrestleMania attires.
I would love the white with black and gold, simply because if you don't see, I am a Saints fan. That's awesome. But I
Right.
also
But
showed
that was also the boyhood dream too, was it not? Like that was the
100%.
Yes.
That was the most iconic one.
mhm.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
Although another iconic one was when he was in the Alamo Dome for the Rumble, and he actually had the Texas. I believe they were red,
Yep.
but
I've
But
got
that's
two of them,
something
and they
that I've
both.
always wanted is a Shawn Michaels attire. Any of
I've
his
got-
attires.
I've got two of them, and they both come from the same person. The crown Macho Man wore as Macho King,
Ooh.
or the scepter, either one of the two, and the robe he wore at WrestleMania 5.
Yeah.
I have two. The title that Eddie Guerrero won on the same night that Chris Benoit won the title. I want both.
he
those
didn't win
titles.
it. He didn't win it at that same night, though.
He successfully
He
defended
retained-
it.
Yeah,
Whatever. I want both those titles. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
The undisputed title is the most underrated championship design in WWE history. I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's a good name. And guess what, Kat? There's a second one. Ooh, the intrigue.
Jesus.
Oh, Parrish is going to start a new website, Only Knees.
Yeah, only. Oh my god, I couldn't even imagine to tell my boy like, "Dad, you had an OnlyFans?" I was like, "So here's the thing." But one of the things I would want, and yes, I would not only use it for the house, but also, I'd probably use it on the road. Is that wrestling ring transportational thing that they used to use in the aisle
Oh yeah,
to
that
bring
thing was
people in?
cool.
Right.
Oh my god! I'm using that to it. If I'm on a golf course, I'm using that the entire time because that'd be epic.
I'm going to the damn grocery store with that.
Oh fuck yeah!
Like, I'd go to the bar and I'd just be like, "Where's your ring, motherfucker?"
Right.
But
Yeah.
but I honestly think like the one thing like I would want probably more than anything is probably the very first. Actually, you know what? When Cody Rhodes brought back the IC title,
The white.
no, I actually hate the white. No, I'm gonna stay true. I hate the white strap. I think the black strap looks better. It makes the gold look better.
Yeah, it does. It does.
But what I like about the white one that Cody brought is he had all the little details on the like on the plates. That was so good. But I didn't. I don't want that. I want the velvet bag because I want to put that bad boy in it.
Oh, okay.
Kathy, I have to really second guess your taste if you want me to be a model. I mean, I appreciate it, but I am not a good-looking person.
I want Triple H's trike that he rode to the ring at WrestleMania. That would be stupid cool.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, scratch that. You know what I'd actually really want? I want a pair of Owen Hart's gear. I'm not sick, not the one he passed away in, but like
No,
the
of
one
course
where he
not.
had like the blood. Like if you got me the WrestleMania 10, the Slammy award-winning ones. That or the one where after Brett left and he had the block OH on the side. Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
I would give one of your guys' left nuts for it. Easily. I would do that.
Not it.
If I could pick a piece of Owen Hart, not it.
That's it. It's Bubba. It's Bubba's left not being given.
But if I could pick a piece of Owen Hart gear that I would want, it would be it'd be the outfit he wore when he won the King of the Ring.
Or what about the one he had when he turned at the Survivor Series where he lost? Like that, like the pink one?
Oh, yeah.
It's actually funny. Like a buddy of mine, Kevin Jeffries, he used to be a ref out in British Columbia. He used to ref in the WWF. That's how old he is. Yes. Until you do my podcast, Kevin, I'm throwing you under the bus for your age. Just saying that. Just and you're tight with someone when you're like okay with doing that, right? But he had old WWF turnbuckles, and I had been like, dude, if I can get one of those, like if you're ever moving those stuff, if I can get that, and it's like that royal blue with like the yellowish gold lettering, the old school ones,
the F logo ones, the block logo, Oh yeah.
That's when he told me, like, when we're in his like basement, we're just seeing his man cave. He was telling me, it was like, yeah, we used to write GS on the back once to let you know which ones are pre-ripped for George Steele.
Yeah,
nice.
And you know what, Parrish, like since I unlocked George Steele in WWE 2K24, anytime I go to play as him now, he does do the turnbuckle ripping and eating the turnbuckle if you win with him.
Oh,
and every time I do that now, I think of that story.
It's just such a random story. That's awesome. And that's like something that I miss. Like I want WWE to do one of those shows where they just talk about little stories from the past that made your childhood. Like we're old enough to the point where there's obviously some things we never want to know. But
right.
Something like small like that, like knowing how George Steele knew, like something like it doesn't wreck it. It's still visually hilariously awesome.
Oh yeah. Pete, it is done. Yeah. We didn't have any mess up here in North America. Just over on your end, I guess. I apologize for that.
Yes, Pete, it is done, but it is not Butch.
No, but is it Timothy Will or Steven Dunn?
It might be.
Yeah. 2 Duns in wrestling. Come on. I got you.
Yeah. Kathy's asking what if LA Knight brings out Usher to say yeah. Right. Yeah. Just finished, he said. Okay.
What about T-Pain? Yeah. Sounds closer to how he does it.
True. Less auto-tune.
Just has a off with T-Pain and Usher and him. If the fans overtake that with a yes, I'm going to lose it. I'm just going to say that. And then you're going to bring in Maurice and they can do the we.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah. How about that one? Lead to a little bit of a... No, nobody wants to see Miz and LA Knight again.
No, I've moved past that. I moved past that when that feud started, so
it wasn't bad for like a short TV feud.
No.
Well, Parrish, you definitely, if you have the time or opportunity to Parrish, if you have the time or opportunity to go back and watch this episode of Raw. It was
I always do.
fantastic.
I don't go to bed at a reasonable hour. So I will
He really
definitely
doesn't.
watch it. I don't.
You really don't. Neither do I, though. So
Yeah. Oh, that's bad. That's why I have more bags under my eyes than millionaires doing their pop. What up?
Well, I think with that, we are going to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. If you're watching this on a replay, make sure that you come by on Mondays starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time and be here for the live programs. And we are realer than a $2 bill. Wait a second. There's an actual $2 bill on the screen right now.
It's real and it's spectacular.
Yeah, yes, it definitely is. It's been a fun episode. This has been a great show. And
I might have to ask.
Kat,
That's right.
what do we want to talk about tomorrow? I think tomorrow I want to talk a little bit about how do I put this? Are pro wrestlers just seen as a joke? I'm going to leave it at that. So make sure that you tune in tomorrow, 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we go live with Turnbuckle Talk right here on Turnbuckle Studios. And yeah, that's probably going to be a little bit of our showstopper that I'm going to discuss with Chris Best for our show tomorrow. Just something that I've seen and I've noticed a little bit lately.
And OMD if you can make it.
Yes, and OMD. It is March break here, so OMD does have his son there, so it's an if.
Yeah,
if he
we'll know tomorrow.
Anthony's coming in. Parrish, why do you hate AEW? That Okada thing was incredible. Yeah. Parrish doesn't necessarily hate AEW.
Yeah, if I can retort on that, I don't hate AEW. I just don't like a lot of the psychology that they use in matches. I'm not a big fan of the do all these spots for a little reward thing. I love a lot of the guys in there. In fact, Sting was influential, and so was Chris Jericho to my career, and they were huge reasons to why. I'm a huge Adam Cole Bebe fan, but to me, it's the story. Like, to me, they just don't do storytelling and the psychology the way I like it. And that's why it's hard for me to get involved in it. I don't disagree with a lot of the things that they do. It's just not for me on a lot. I don't hate Okada. I actually like Okada. I just think Okada would have been lost in the shuffle had he went to WWE. And I think he made the right move going to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I thought he would have been more of a superstar in TNA.
Very possible. Bubba, you watching Home Improvement? Probably a Dukes of Hazzard. With that, for myself, for Bubba Duke, for Chris Best, and the run-in from Chris Parrish, which I'm absolutely thankful for. This has been another edition of the Raw Patrol. Thank you, each and every one of you, for stopping by. Remember, if you're enjoying what you see, leave us a thumbs up. Send your friends, let them know, and tell them about how freaking awesome this show is that you get to see each and every Monday night. Until tomorrow, take care.